Good morning, students. In yesterday class, we already started Boolean logic. Let's take a quick recap of Boolean logic. What is Boolean logic? Boolean logic are especially used to solve the Boolean algebra because computer do not understand our high level language. So to convert it into machine language, we need a Boolean logic. Okay. Then we will move next. Okay. Yeah. So Boolean logic, because of computer understand machine language, which is a binary value, so every operation is done with the help of these binary value. And what are binary value? 0 and 1. Okay. And these are some rules I already told you in yesterday class about the Boolean logic. So remember that these rules, and these rules will help you to solve Boolean algebra questions. Okay, what are Boolean expressions? These overwritten over here are Boolean expressions. De Morgan's theorem. De Morgan's theorem. What De Morgan's theorem says: the complement of the union of two sets is equals to the intersection of their complements, and the complement of intersection of two sets is equal to the union of their complements. That is De Morgan's theorem. And De Morgan's theorem says A union B the whole bar is equals to A bar dot B bar. Okay, and reverse of that, A bar dot B bar is equals to A plus B ka whole bar. Fine. And this is a proof. In yesterday class we already done this. Okay, truth table. We learn this truth table by heart because this is very important. The rules of Boolean algebra I am repeating again and again. Learn these things, and these will work when you solve the questions. Learn truth table. It's AND gate truth table. It's OR gate truth table. It's NOT gate truth table. Okay. See, these are your gates. This is the sign of AND gate. This is the sign of OR gate. This is the sign of NAND gate. And this is the sign of your NOR gate, XOR gate. There are main three gates are there: AND, OR, NOT. From these gates only you elaborate more gates like NAND, NOR, XOR, XNOR. Next. Yeah. See how you design logic circuit. Construct a truth table for the following logic gates. Which gate is this? NAND gate. And this OR gate. This one is NOT gate. So how you will, it's saying construct. I will tell you how you will construct a truth table. Yeah. See, okay, it will not work. We will open Notepad. Notepad. New file. See, first one is NAND gate. If you have two inputs, A, wait, I will increase the font also. Okay, where is the font? Yes. How you design table for a this circuit, logic circuit. Here you are finding that one is NAND gate, one is OR gate, and another one is NOT plus NOT. Okay, so for this, how you draw a truth table? You will insert one table. Fine. Yeah. See, this one is for A, your input A, B. First I am only telling for the NAND. When 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay, here 0, then 1, 0, then 1. Fine. When you take a AND of this, what will you get? And simply AND. Okay. When both the values are true in case of AND, then it's only true. True, 0 here, put all are zeros. That's our truth table says. Fine. Now for NAND we have to design. We will make one more cell in this. Fine. Here we will design what? NAND gate. When just reverse of AND, then 1, 1, 1 and then 0. Okay. Now you get the output of this 1, 1, 0, 1. Fine. This is your NOT gate. Okay. For NOT gate, C. This is output C. Again we will insert one more cell. Yeah. For NOT, for output C. Yeah. Here you will just, if 1 then 0, if C is, write down C, 1, 0, then again 1, then again 0. Okay. Output of this is, output for this you will get, just reverse it, 0, 1, 0, 1. Fine. Now this is the output of this NOT gate. We here will write NOT. Now it's a OR. Fine, it's a OR. Again insert one more cell. Yeah. Final output D we will get. How you will get D? See, 1 is this cell. I'm highlighting, these are, okay, I'm highlighting this one and this one. We need this one. Fine. See, now it's OR. In case of OR, if either of the 1 is true, then it's true. So here we are getting 1, so it's 1. In second we are getting 1, 1. Okay. Again we are getting 1, then it's 1, and it's both 1. Again 1 we are getting. So the output we will get the 1. Fine. I hope you get how to solve, for how to construct a truth table for any circuit. See, again this is your assignment. This is your question you will, this is your homework you will do from the home. Construct the logic circuit. Here is a question that construct a logic circuit for this. Here you are having, see, I'm again typing over here, control V. You have to design a logic circuit. It's a truth table. Circuit is already given and truth table. They are asking for a truth table. We make a truth table for a circuit. Now the question is, expression is given and they are asking for a logic circuit. Then how will you get? So first we will take BC, dot. Dot means AND gate. You need a, for dot you will need a AND gate. So let's start designing. Okay, we need a, simply, fine, it's just a rough picture so that you will get an idea. Okay, again one more line. Um, yeah, insert again one more line like this. Well, we can do it paint also, but me. Okay. Now instead of that, I will take some. It's not working. Okay. Which shape we will take for this one? No, this one we will take for a AND gate. Okay, I will design in a paint. Wait, I will design this circuit for in a paint. Yeah. Our question is C plus BC. For BC, we will design here. Yeah, one line, two line, and this is your AND gate. Okay, this is your AND gate. This one is B. Okay, and this one is C. Now the output we will get over here, it's a C plus then C, and output of BC are odd. So we will take the simply C, we will design here OR gate. This is your OR gate, and output we will get, that is D. Okay, yeah, I am writing in text also. B, B here, then write down again, it's C and it's D. So it's a rough sketch. You will draw in your notebook. Again question. I am giving you one more question to solve. Okay. Question I am writing over here, that AB plus B, okay, BC bracket. Okay, for only that much you design for AB plus BC. So I gave you two questions. One, design a truth table from a circuit, given circuit is over given here, and one more question, that you have to design a logic circuit for this. Fine. So both the things you are getting. If you have any problem, you can ask me on my WhatsApp. Next is Boolean logic. Universal gate. What are universal gate? Universal gate are the logic gate which are capable of implementing any Boolean function without requiring any other type of gate. In digital electronics, there are only two universal gates. Remember, there are only two universal gate. One is NAND and another one is NOR. So universal gate, what universal gate says, if you have to design any logic circuit, any circuit, you don't use other gates like AND or NOT. Only done by, we can create any logic circuit by two gates. Those are NAND and NOR gate. Fine. So we finish up with the Boolean logic. I will give you assignment on your group. Next is, yeah, what is cloud computing? In cloud computing, cloud refers to an internet or a network or present at remote location. You see, you use a Google Drive or Dropbox, these kind of things, and you are saving your data in Google Drive and Dropbox, etc. So where they save? Where is your data? They save your data on a cloud. Okay, so cloud refers to an internet or a network or present at a remote location. So cloud computing refers to a remote access of hardware, software resources for access, configuration, manipulation. Cloud computing offers online data storage, infrastructure, application. Applications such as CRM, that is Customer Relationship Management, email, web conferencing, execute on cloud. It can be on public or a private network, WAN, LAN or VPN. Why we need a cloud computing? To create new apps and services. We are using lot of apps. Okay, so where they save their data? On clouds. So to create new apps and services, we need a cloud computing. To store, backup and recover data, we need a cloud computing. Host website and a blogs, we need a cloud computing, because if we are hosting a website or a blog, we have to store our data somewhere. So to host website and blogs, we need a cloud computing. Stream audio and video, deliver software on demand, analyze data for patterns and make prediction. So cloud computing offers platform independency because software is not required to be installed locally on the PC. Thus, applications are being mobile and collaborative. Yeah. This is the architecture of cloud computing, working model for a cloud computing. This is deployment model. What is deployment model? Deployment model is simply a cloud. It can be public, private, community or hybrid. Okay, deployment model is simply a cloud which can be public, private, community and hybrid. Another way you are seeing service model which provide you a service like infrastructure as a service. They will provide you infrastructure, they will provide you platform, they will provide you software, any software. Okay, so deployment models and service model, these two are the main pillars of cloud computing. Working models for cloud computing, how deployment model work. For public cloud, for general public, private for any organization, community for group of organization, hybrid mixture of public and private. Yeah. Difference between public and private cloud. What's the difference? Public cloud can be hosted at service provider side, who providing you a service. Okay, this can be hosted at that side, but private at enterprise side, because some organization wants that their data will not leak. They need a privacy. To private their data, they hosted this cloud at enterprise or a service provider server. Public clouds are cheaper. Obviously, if anyone can use, then they should be cheaper than the private cloud. But private clouds are costlier because they need a privacy. Utilize shared infrastructure. If it's public, you can share, but in case of private, utilize own infrastructure. Public cloud support connectivity over internet, and private cloud support connectivity over internet and private WAN as well as. Public clouds require higher level of security. Private cloud require medium level of security. Public clouds support multiple customer and private cloud support one customer. Public cloud shared server, private have dedicated server, because that server is only for the organization. No other one can share that server on the private cloud. Public cloud have fixed cost. Private cloud is variable cost. As we need more space on the servers, the cost will get increased. So that is variable cost. Multi-tenant architecture and dedicated customer. Private clouds are depend on the customer choice. What kind of architecture they want, that is on private cloud. Some examples I'm giving you for a public cloud: ESDS, EN Light Cloud, Amazon. It's very famous. Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2. We can call it EC2 also. It is very very famous cloud. IBM Blue Cloud, Sun Cloud, Google App Engine, and so on. Now, private are HPE, that is Hewlett Packard Enterprise, offers the Helion Cloud Suite software, Helion Cloud System hardware. These all are Helion managed private cloud and managed virtual cloud. Okay. Now, working how cloud computing is worked. We are in working model for cloud computing. We see a service model where we saw infrastructure, software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service. So one by one we will study about them. It's a service. It's basically whole is known as service model of cloud computing. First is software as a service, that is also known as SaaS. SaaS. Okay, these are basically used for email, any customer relationship management, any enterprise resolution platform, consume it, collaborative. So these are used for the software purpose. Platform as a service, like any web, any app can use, they who want them as a service, they can use PaaS. Okay, like app dev, decision support, web streaming, and IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Who need IaaS? Those want networking, securities. Okay, these kind of things are happen on IaaS. So SaaS, consumer, work as a consumer, PaaS, work as a builder, and IaaS, migrate the services. Okay. Software SaaS. SaaS is fully developed software solution ready for purchase and use over the internet on subscription basis. The SaaS provider manages the infrastructure, operating system, middleware, and data necessary to deliver the program, ensuring that the software is available whenever and wherever customer need it. Okay, remember, whenever and wherever customer need it, they ensure that platform there. Many SaaS applications run directly through web browser, eliminating the need for downloads or installation. This greatly reduces software management issue for internal IT teams. I am giving you some examples of SaaS, that Microsoft Office 365. All, all of you aware about that Microsoft Office 365. Okay, that's on cloud. Salesforce, Cisco WebEx, Google Apps. These all are SaaS because they are kind of software and providing you a service. That's why they are known as software as a service. Next is platform as a service, PaaS. PaaS is extremely helpful for any company that develops software and web-based application. Many of the tools needed to develop for multiple platforms like computer, mobile device, browser, etc. But they are quite expensive. By using PaaS, customers can access the development tools they need when they need them without having to purchase them outright, since the platform is accessible over the internet. Remote development teams can all access the same assets to speed up product development. I will give you some example of past: AWS, Elastic, Beanstalk, Apache Struct, OS, Google App Engine, Microsoft Azure. Now, one more task I am giving you, that because SaaS, you know about the SaaS, but these are new for you. So write down on Google, Microsoft Azure or AWS, Elastic, and have a look of that. Next is infrastructure as a service. It provides a completely virtualized computing infrastructure. What is virtualization? Virtualization is basically a augmented, or which is not real. Okay, so we are thinking that is not real. Virtual memory. Have you heard about the virtual memory in operating system? So this is similar as virtualized computing infrastructure. It that is provisioned and managed over the internet, and IaaS provide manage the physical end of the infrastructure, server, data storage space, etc. If you need more according to your need, they increase the space. That's why it is called virtualized, but allow customer to fully customize those virtualized resources to suit their specific need. Some examples are Microsoft Azure, Amazon Web Services, AWS, Cisco Meta Cloud, and Google Compute Technology. Okay. Now, what are private cloud storage? It is a type of storage mechanism that store an organization, because in private cloud we know that deals private clouds are dealing with organization also, organization only. So obviously they will store the organization data at in-house storage server by cloud computing implementation. It is not publicly accessible and is owned by a single organization and its authorized external partners. Private cloud storage is also known as internal cloud. If someone asks what is internal cloud, that is private cloud. Yeah, public cloud storage. It is also called storage as a service. Remember, it is also called storage as a service, that is SaaS. Online storage or a utility storage is a service model for data storage on a pay-per-use basis. It is often used for banking up data as a disaster recovery plan, as well as archiving email and static non-core application data. It uses is generally charged on a dollar per gigabyte per month basis. Provider public cloud is responsible for building and maintaining the storage infrastructure and is associated cost including power, cooling and server maintenance. Now, uh, the very important term, that is blockchain technology, comes. What is blockchain technology? Blockchain technology typically refers to the transparent, trustless, publicly accessible ledger that allow us to securely transfer the ownership of units of a value using public key, encryption and proof of work methods. The technology uses decentralized consents to maintain the network, means not centrally controlled by a bank, corporation or a government. In fact, the large the network grows and become increasingly decentralized, the more secure it becomes. The potential for blockchain technology is not limited to Bitcoin. As such, it has gained a lot of attention in variety of industry, including financial services, charities, non-profits, the arts, and the e-commerce. Okay, why getting attention? Why blockchain technology? Because it provides you in security. That's why it getting an attention. Yeah. how blockchain technology works. This is a your system. If user done any transaction, okay, then a transaction is requested and it goes to the network. That is, the transaction is broadcasting to a peer-to-peer network. Fine. Then it will go to the nodes where transaction will happen. Fine. Nodes validate the transaction using algo and validate user status. Is the user who is doing transaction, it is a valid user or some other one using like ATM, somehow your credit card get stolen and some other person will doing transaction from that. So they will first provide this, broadcast this to the network, then they will provide it to the node where verification of user is done. Then a verified transaction hold cryptocurrency and user record. From there it verify the user record, it is valid user or not. If it's valid, then the transaction is combined with other transaction to build a block. If it's not valid, okay, it get blocked and it will say that you are not valid user. If it's valid, it will go to other. This new block is added to a blockchain permanently. The transaction is finished now. Okay, and this is the way how blockchain technology works. Fine. Okay, number system we will start tomorrow. And what are number system? Okay, it's very important and very interesting topic. So I give you some questions also in this. Please do that question, WhatsApp me that question on my number. If you face any problem by doing those questions, then I will assure you in next class I will solve those questions. Okay, Boolean algebra is very important. Open your book and see what is Boolean algebra and do the do all the question given in the book. Okay, as much as you practice, you will get the good knowledge of Boolean algebra. Okay, have a nice day.